They've all said no to me. My bones were very small, and we can't do implants at all. And all I kept saying, they kept saying no, no, no.
Okay.
See, nice smile.
Good. Yes.
I had partial dentures.
Yep.
I tried so many dentists, they couldn't do type of implants for me. So I had to stay with all the, the partial, and it was very, very depressing, until I met you, Alex.
Yeah.
My world changed, and it did change for the best.
And tell me, like you said that they didn't offer you any options. Was that because your bone was limited? Because of
Yeah, they've all said no to me. My bones were very small, and we can't do implants at all. And all I kept saying, they kept saying no, 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 until I got referred to you, and here I am.
And it was possible. It was
possible.
possible. So it wasn't your straightforward type of treatment. There was of course things that we had to do a little bit differently than the conventional implants.
Yeah.
We had to use the Zygoma implants, which give us the support for the teeth through the cheekbones. Something you didn't have to enjoy. No. You had just the standard treatment. But having said that, how was so you've had a much more complex, much more extensive treatment. How was the feeling immediately after the surgery? Do you remember how your progress was?
My progress was very swollen.
Yep.
Pain, I'd say minimal.
Yep.
And you were right that you said you'll have a bit of pain, but not as much. And it's just a lot of bruising from, upwards to right to the neck, and all here the jaw.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of work with it. But no, I really was comfortable with it. I ate about after 2 days, Tony. Yeah, 2 days. Soups and things like. I was blown away that I wasn't sick. I was really, and the pain. I only took tablets for 2 days, and that was it. It was all gone.
How about you, Tony? What was your experience after the surgery? Did you have more pain or?
No, I was shocked that I had very minimal pain. As you guys suggested here, that it'd probably take about 3 or 4 days for me to actually start eating solid foods. But I basically started eating solid foods the next day, but soft foods, instead of just soups like you recommended. Yeah. For me, it's been a life changer.
And no bruising. No.
I had minimal bruising, where Sylvia had all the swollen and everything else. I only had a little bit of bruising on around my nose, which I was actually shocked. I was expecting bruising like her, but I didn't know the amount of work you'd actually done on her.
So why did you get Sylvia to go first? You wanted to be a little bit of a guinea pig just to see if it's all going to work out?
I think she wanted it done more.
Yeah, right.
I'd put up with my mouth and my teeth and the absence of my teeth for such a long time, and the partial dentures that I had on top were really aggravating me, but I think she needed it more than I did.
Yeah, be honest. You used me as the guinea pig. If I suffered, you wouldn't have gone.
Scared.
I always said that I wanted it done. All right, don't start giving me a guilty complex. I'm not feeling guilty one bit. All right, so forget about it.
Yeah. But it was quite impressive that you actually went ahead with it, because Sylvia was quite swollen, so she looked like she would have been in a lot of pain, right?
Yes, but in saying that, she was also comfortable.
Yeah.
And even though she was swollen up, she was a different person, because she felt that her teeth had changed her life that much. And that was only after a couple of days.
Yeah.
I saw her more and more going to the mirror and looking at her teeth and saw her face. And as the swelling went down, well, she was just a different person.
Yeah.
So how has it changed in what you do on a daily basis, in your social interactions? We've had COVID now. You haven't been able to really enjoy them and go out, but what's changed for you?
Oh, mostly everything. Like, it's made me lose weight. It's made me fitter more, go out on the treadmill. And I never used to do all these type of things. And the best thing for, I lost weight through COVID, so I was one of the lucky ones because through my implants I lost the weight. And the one thing that I haven't ate for a good 30 years, that I ate an apple.
Yeah. How
You
soon
know?
was that after the surgery? Like
After 4 months.
4 months when we
4
told
months.
you
Yeah,
you
when
could.
you when you told us that you can eat an apple, and I never believed it. I thought, I was too scared.
Yeah.
And I thought, I'm going to crack something, break something. No, and I enjoy eating apples now. So,
And how about you?
I
What
couldn't.
was-
I couldn't wait 4 months for an apple. I had to attack one after a couple of months. I just,
And you did it well?
I did. Yes,
Yeah.
I did. A lot of the foods which we both missed out on because we didn't have teeth or partial dentures. We sort of slowly started eating them, and it was just a fantastic feeling getting back to enjoying the foods that you actually love.
Yeah.
And
feeling
in a word,
happy.
it's unexplainable.
And feeling happy, your mouth is just so important. It is very important.
It just gives you the confidence, and I guess when
Oh,
you
yes.
Yeah, it does.
when you don't have to look at the types of food that you're going to choose when you go to a
Yeah.
restaurant. Or,
It's
No,
not just the foods in the
food
restaurants,
now,
right? We feel
just-
more confident, but a lot of times, both Sylvia and I, when we used to speak, we used to sort of speak partially with hands in front of our mouths.
yeah.
We're self-confident, conscious about
And the
if people see
soreness,
how-
and all the soreness, remember all the soreness?
So it's
we,
it's been a complete change of life.
Yeah, right.
we've been amazing.
I recommend it to anybody.
What about your friends? What do they think of? They must be jealous about
Oh, yeah.
about both of you now having such perfect sets of teeth.
Oh, it's blown away because they look at a different person and they look at, that's Sylvia? And they go, yes, and they go, oh my God. I said, yeah, and it does. It transforms you completely. It really does.
It's a change of life
it
completely.
is a change of
And
life.
everybody
It
around us has seen it as
has
well.
seen it,
Yeah.
So
And what about the kids?
Oh,
What?
they're blown away. They're blown away.
They have been blown away.
Yeah.
They go, they're happy for me because they go, Mum, you never spend anything.
Yeah.
But you've spent this one. And I said, it was money worth.
What about Dad? Dad is the spender usually. He's
No.
they weren't surprised that he spent the money.
They were surprised.
Actually, they were
after.
shocked.
They were shocked.
They were shocked. All
Because
right?
they go, oh my God, Dad wants it now. I said, no, if it's fair at me, fair Dad.
Yeah, right.
And so it's good. But they're happy that they see us happy. And that's the good about it,
Yeah. And your son's getting married in a couple of weeks, or
2.5
2.5
weeks.
Hopefully, if they
yeah.
don't shut the borders again.
yeah, right. Where
but-
is he going to get married? And is that going to
Queensland.
happen in Queensland?
Yeah,
Right.
Sentry Cove.
Yeah. So maybe if you escape now, you'll avoid the
Oh.
border
What
shutting.
it
and all
be
that.
will be.
If
not,
only
they
we
get
could.
married here.
Yeah, fair
You've
enough.
met Jamuka.
Yeah,
Yes,
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
it's but most of the family, not quite
no.
the
They're
entire
all
family.
Yeah, even
Yeah.
her extended family. Actually, even my
brothers. And,
my brother and my sister-in-law. My brother's 80 years old. My sister-in-law is 76. And as soon as I had it done, the very first thing she called me on the phone and said, "Come over here, I want to have a look at how yours
Yeah.
turned out," because she'd already seen Sylvia. And she goes, "Whoa, different person." I said, "Yeah, I feel it. I might look different person, but I actually feel it as well."
no.
So the people around us have noticed it. A lot of us have asked us how painful it is, and we just tell them the truth.
It's
really
not. It's the
nothing
truth.
at all.
It's no
And they're
painful.
quite shocked when we tell them that we actually had our implants put in the same day. They've got this conception that you get your teeth pulled out, and then a week later you go in for the molds, and then a week after that you get the implants put in, and they're just amazed that we actually got it done the same day.
Yeah.
No, people should go for it.
Because it's
It's even a health issue as well.
so does it make you feel healthier, like
Very,
overall?
very. Even I've seen surgeons, and they've all, like I know, and they've said you've just changed your whole lifestyle and your whole body, and it does.
Yeah.
In the health system way, it does change. Your life.
You have a couple of health issues that you had
Yes,
to put up with through your life, and some of it is to do with the digestion and
Digesting
yes,
badly and being a diabetic,
Yeah.
and all that. And my teeth and the gums used to be very, very sore.
Yeah.
And I used to stay more without the denture, the partial, and then I thought if I'm going to remove them, I'm going to remove her and I'm going to go to the earth and moon to find someone.
Yeah.
And I thank God I did find someone, because till today, Alex, if it wasn't for you,
Well, it was for Fons, right?
Fons as well.
Yeah.
I thank God for Fons too, but lucky that you've said to me, when you said to me at the first visit, it's possible.
Yes.
I said, go for it.
Yeah.
I didn't even waste a minute, and I didn't even think about it. I said, go for it, you know, because that was my inspiration of my answer to, I heard someone say, because they kept saying,
Yes,
yes, it can be done. And I thought, please go for it. Even so, I was scared, because I wasn't sure, how am I going to, what's going to happen to me, you know, because you don't know in this life, never met the person before, and no, great.
But you felt comfortable.
Yeah, you're a God bless him. To me, you are.
Yeah,
you
thank
know?
you so much.
He's a magician.
Too kind.
No, to me, when I say it, I say it's, you know,
too kind.
God
And
sent
the other
you
thing is, we
first.
found that people ask us,
Yeah, and that's
where you got it done, right? Would you recommend it getting it done? And we automatically, you know, the first words that come out of our mouth is yes, of course. We recommend anybody getting it done.
Yeah.
You know, almost call us guinea pigs, because she had a lot more things than what I did. But we just say to people, don't wait for it, right? But especially people who've got dentures.
Yeah.
They've seen what I was before, and they're always asking me, okay. I said, look, you know it's expensive, but don't worry about the dollar signs, because it's not for today, it's for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And that's important.
Changing the way you eat, you know, because everybody that has this problem, that they either don't have the teeth or they've got partial dentures, they cannot eat properly. And
if people say
they feel uncomfortable,
then
they just don't know that
they
there
just
is
put
better
their brain.
ways.
They
just don't understand that there are options. That
there
are
is
better,
today.
Well, at one stage I actually thought, I kept on telling Sylvia, I wanted to go to India and get it done over there. But the thing that always held me back was, what happens if something goes wrong? 10 times out of 10, the surgeons here or the people here would not touch it.
Yeah.
So that's where it's sort of, I wanted to get them done, but no. But then when we found out about you, it was a different story.
That's it.
So the treatment is quite different from person to person. Some people have a lot of swelling, some people have no swelling. So you pretty much had the spectrum. You had a slightly different experience with all the swelling, and you had swelling for both of you, right?
Yeah. I did. I came out like that.
But the overall experience, like once everything settles and once everything comes back to normal, was pretty similar between the two
exactly,
of you.
Yeah, it was. It was.
The process, the time frame, even though the treatment was so much complicated for you, overall the time frame was still the same.
The same,
it is.
yeah.
I was expecting the same thing as her. I was quite shocked. My first thoughts were, when I saw myself in the mirror on the day, and I didn't see as much swelling, is that she's going to punch me up and make sure I've got swelling.
But the blow me away was the pain. There was not much pain.
Yeah.
You know, you think your mouth, you know, wait a minute, I'm going to have a lot of pain. But because everyone said to me, have you got pain? No.
That was their main question.
That was their main question.
Yeah. Well, it does sound like it is a big procedure, so it sounds painful.
Yeah.
But I guess, you know, we've done I do so much of these procedures, and there are ways to manage the patient before the surgery, during the surgery, and after the surgery, just to minimize that aspect.
Yeah, I think it was great.
And sometimes, I guess, if you don't know that there is that possibility, maybe you get surprised by the pain. But you know, when we had that consultation and we talked about what can happen, that gave you a little bit of information what to expect. And if you didn't have that, you felt, oh my God, it's even better than I thought.
Yeah, I did come out more feeling better to say, no, this looks reassurance, you know.
Yeah.
So, and then when I went through that, I thought, he's right. He's not wrong, you know. And the truth is, the matter is the truth. It's there. You know, I've gone through it, you know.
The thing that got me the most is when I came out in the recovery room, the pain that was there was sort of minimal. It was uncomfortable because your mouth was swollen. But in my memory, I felt more pain when I had my dentures done than I actually had this procedure done, with the injections and everything else.
Yeah.
So I was sort of shocked that I had a lot more major work done by you, but it was minimal pain compared to what I had done with the other thing.
The same with me. The same exactly with me. And all we do now is
So all I got to say is,
maintain it.
if people are scared of the pain, don't be,
Nah.
because
It's nothing.
It's nothing.
it's
is
very minimal
absolute-
and manageable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A toothache is more painful than what you put
That's
through.
right. It's very, very true.
Was there a moment after your treatment that you felt like that something changed?
I think everything.
Everything. We're just
We basically felt. I noticed Sylvia because she
the
had
next day
the
when
first.
they put the teeth on, I was just rapt to see beautiful, beautiful white teeth, you know,
Yeah.
and that beautiful smile. Even though I was swollen, I've still got photos on my phone, swollen. I got no eyes because everything's swollen, but I could see those beautiful white teeth, and I thought, I'm in heaven. Then that's it. That's all.
amazing,
Our
yeah.
That's
smile. We can smile now. I can smile. We've been married for 45 years and hardly ever smile.
How long?
45.
How much?
Does it feel longer or less? Or?
She always gets it wrong.
So the smile is it's $1 million prize.
Even our kids.
Even
right,
our kids.
they
Mum, you got a
they
beautiful.
wanted to see her straight away when she came home. Right?
Yeah,
And
my
the very-
grandchildren.
the very first thing they said is, "Can we have a look at your teeth?" And you know, even though she was swollen, she had that limited thing that she could,
Yeah.
and they were happy as Larry that they could actually see Mum with a full set of teeth.
Yeah.
And they also saw her eyes that she was comfortable with it.
Yeah.
And when I got it done, they came over to the house straight away. Goes, "Open your mouth, when I see it." I just went like this, and they go, "What? Dad's got teeth."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's happy spectrum all around. We saw it in them, and we're happy that we've actually got it.
So it kind of affects the people around you as well.
It does.
It
yes.
does.
Yes.
All around us, our friends, our family, you know, even my best friend for 45 years, she goes, "Oh, Sylvia, I don't think you should." No, I said, "I'm going for it." "Oh, no," because she's got partial as well. And she goes, "Oh, I don't know if I would risk it." I said, "I'm risking it." So when I did, and she goes, "Oh, I'm blown away," you know.
Yeah.
So it was great, yeah.
Well, thank you very much for
Thank
the
you.
opportunity. I mean, you've been lovely. Both of you are very easy people to treat. Not I'm not talking about the surgery itself,
Yeah.
but just your,
No.
you know, you.
No,
just
we
did
like to
great.
thank you, because
But we like to
otherwise
thank
we wouldn't have
you,
this possible.
because this wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
You know, and we like to thank you for everything and for everything you do and look after us, you know. No, it's $1 million.